Greetings to our viewers. Please join me in welcoming and introducing Dr. Hira Lal, who is a member of the Indian Administrative Services, and he's also an honorary advisor at Model Gaon, which is an initiative aimed at achieving inclusive and sustainable development of villages that is financially viable, socially equitable, and eco-friendly as well. This idea is based on Gram Swaraj, propounded by Mahatma Gandhi, and Pura, which is providing urban amenities to rural areas, of late President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So, before moving ahead to the questions, we would like to know more about ideas of Gram Swaraj and Pura. Sir, to you.
Republic village was the concept given by the Mahatma Gandhi ji. What is Republic village? Village, we expect that our village government, there are three level of governments: government of India, state governments, and village governments, Gaon governments. So we expect that our Gaon government should function and act like as we expect from the government of India and state government, but they are not doing that. That's why Gaon government governance is poor, not up to the expectations. So the envision by Mahatma Gandhi was that the Gaon government governance should be good, which is not. Our management of the village governance is not up to the expectations. So that is one. And Pura. To understand Pura, I would like to explain one word: migration. People from rural area is migrating to the urban area. Why? Because people expecting in rural areas not getting over there. That's why to meet their demand, to get the required facilities, they are going to the urban areas. So our missile man, late President Dr. APJ Kalam, envision this idea Pura, providing urban amenities in the rural area. If we will develop and create the facilities and requirements in village itself, people will not migrate. So these are the points, and both ideas are aiming to improve the village, to improve the quality of life of the village. And without improving the life of the village, without improving the developing the village, we cannot achieve the dream of a developed nation that is there. So this is in brief regarding the Republic village and Pura.
So, moving ahead, rural entrepreneurship is something that we hear less often. So, how would you see this idea, and do you see it's possible in terms of integration with rural India?
I agree with your this question. The rural entrepreneurship is not as much as in the urban areas. It is not in the rural areas. So government is trying to develop this rural entrepreneurs in rural area through farmer producer companies, through e-village, by bringing the agri startups into the villages and through common service centers. Government has created two common service centers in each village, and each common service center is having all the facilities of related to e-governance. So farmer producer company is, this company will be formed by the farmers, by the villagers, and run and operated by the villagers. So what will happen, and what is happening, that farmer will change their agri into agri business, from a loss making activity of agri into profit making activity, from a traditional style or traditional thinking to a updated knowledge based thinking. Through these ways, government is trying to develop the entrepreneurship in the villages. One more thing I would like to add, this is my own idea, this is my personal idea, that farming is the best industry in my opinion, and farmers are the best industrialists. I said, I quote like this: But what is happening to this sector, to agri sector, they are being not updated. So they are working on the old and traditional knowledge. That's why this industry is going down, and the industrialists in the farm of farmers are getting lost. So these steps by the government, farmer producer company is promoted by the government of India. State governments and governments are providing financial administrative assistance to these entities also. In UP itself, more than 800 farmer producer companies are formed in the villages. So rural entrepreneurship is increasing in the rural areas, and this is a good thing for the youth. If in a village there is a youth and he is knowing, having mobile phone, internet, and unemployed, so for such youth this is a boon. Farmer producer company is a boon. And one more thing, we must digitize our villages. I had read somewhere that by now we have reached 10% digitization of our villages. 90% still we need to digitize our villages. In China, almost 100% villages are digitized. So the moment we will digitize the villages, everything will improve. Governance will improve, management will improve, employment will be created. But with a precaution. We need enabling technology, not replacing technology in Indian conditions. So we must promote enabling technology so that people get updated knowledge. Efficiency should be increased of the systems and activity and actions, and impact should also increase. So this way, rural entrepreneurship is getting ground gradually in the villages. And Model Gaon is promoting this. Model Gaon is promoting this through different actions and activities, and we have created rural entrepreneurship wing in the Model Gaon to take care of this.
So, moving on to my next question, according to the United Nations Sustainable Development Report, which was released on 5th June 2021, India slipped down by 2 ranks from 217 from 115th rank in achieving the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So, how do you see the initiative of the just mentioned Model Gaon vis-a-vis the SDGs?
Actually, why we slipped two position down region, there are many regions. But the obvious reason which is known to all of us, because of the corona, we have seen the impact and devastating effect of the second phase. Even I lost my father and many relatives also, so everybody was impacted. So I think because of that we gone down by two positions. And in Model Gaon, our activities and actions are based on an experiment which we did in District Mada. I was district magistrate over there for 1.5 years. I did more than 20 experiments: water conservation, election voting percentage, malnutrition, likewise. And we got amazing results. So putting all the results together, we created this project of Model Gaon. I am honorary mentor to this, and it is led by a person who is retired CGM of NABARD, Mr. Munish. So what we are doing in it, we are doing SBCC, Social Behavioral Change Communication. For example, we are promoting organic things. Convert your village into organic village, so that once this habit will be cultivated in the blood, in the thinking, in the body of the villagers, it will sustain, and they will not use chemicals things, they will use organic things. One thing, and we are promoting coexistence model, get benefits without harming any stakeholders. So there will be no negative energy. If there will be no negative energy, things will sustain. The second point I would like to put over here, prevention is better than cure. By now, our focus were on the cure. People get ill, and get cured. So that is not our motto. Our motto is why nobody wants to get ill. So do or adopt such active prevention activity so that you do not get ill. So if you will change your habit and you will not get ill, it will sustain and your wellness will be maintained. So our activities and actions based on the principle of sustainable SDG in Model Gaon.
What are the different sectors of possible collaboration and how the government can enhance its role while participating with the civil societies? And what are the challenges that the government agencies are facing with the implementation right now?
Actually, this is a trust work. Model Gaon is a trust work, NGO work. So it is run by a private entity headed by, as I told you, a retired NABARD CGM. And we are taking the help of power of technology. We have created a attractive websites, interactive websites, and we are connecting females on their mobiles, CSCs on their mobiles, youth on their mobiles, pradhans, PRI, Panchayati Raj institutions on their mobile, and farmer producer company. So we are sending all the details on their mobiles, and we are convincing them that knowledge is power. We want to empower them by giving you the knowledge, and we are imparting them not theoretical knowledge, we are imparting them practical knowledge. So we are saying please visit in group the best practices in your districts. Go there in group and learn how different farmers are rich by doing good practices. Learn that good practices, come back to your villages and get empowered. As regards to your challenges, actually in government sector, ecosystem is that people in general, that is my experience, based on my own experience, avoid to associate with the civil society. Reason is obvious. If anything good will happen, nobody will appreciate it. But if anything will happen against the government, then people will get penalized. So because of this, people do not take the risk. But persons like me, I always work on PPP model, 3P. For example, in water conservation, I took water aid as knowledge partner, and I took ADR in our election, Lok Sabha election 2019, and in malnutrition reduction work, my partner was UNICEF. So my style was to bring together what? Power of the government and best practices of the private sector put together and get the amazing results. So I am a risk taker officials, but in general, I do not find this mindset. What is the reason? I have already explained to you.
So my last question to you will be that with regards to Model Gaon, how common people, rural population can be a part of this initiative, and what are the milestones you wish to see or maybe wish to see and achieve in the near future by rural India?
Actually, there are good people everywhere. In rural areas also, youth, females, pradhans, mukhiya, elected representative, they want to develop their village at their own cost, but they do not have any guidance. So there is a gap. So first of all, we are fulfilling this gap. They are connected with us. We are guiding them what to do, how to do, and if they are getting any blockade, we are trying to remove their blockade. We are supplying them relevant knowledge through webinars, through question and answers. So By now, I would like to tell you, we started in January this Model Gaon project. I am honorary mentor of this Model Gaon project, and this project is supported by the ICCI Foundation. So in UP, all 75 districts we have reached. In all 75 districts, people from all 75 districts have registered with the Model Gaon. They have downloaded our village manifesto. And in India, in 25 states we have reached. Even in 2 other countries we have reached. So our idea is widely accepted, widely appreciated, and it is a good sign. And by now we have created different groups. We are connecting with the we are connected with around more than 800 FPO, and the FPOs who are going good, we are bringing in a separate group. So more than 50 FPOs, good FPOs, we are promoting them. Likewise, we are promoting 15 villages, and our reach is widely getting spread. Okay, so this is the result in 1 year. Yesterday, Hindustan Times wrote a good news about the Model Gaon, and I uploaded this news in my LinkedIn account. Within 1 day, 37,000 people viewed this news. So you can see 37,000 people viewed this news. So this shows how it is acceptable and how it is getting widespread. And our next aim is to increase the number of FPOs from 50 to 100, and we are trying to increase the number of villages from 15 to 50. So this target we have taken, and we are trying to achieve this target with the help of all the stakeholders. It is not one-way communication. It is a 360 communication, and we are trying to bring all the stakeholders together so that we can put all stakeholders energy together to get a big energy to get the desired results.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining today. And what you have spoken about the Model Gaon seems a very big initiative, and I am more certain that it can contribute a lot in the development of rural India. And meantime, to our viewers, thank you for joining us as well. And don't forget to follow the Kutniti for more updates on international relations and diplomacy.
Thank you for giving this opportunity to discuss a good noble cause in the platform on the platform of the Kutniti. Thank you. Shukriya aapka. Dhanyavad.